Planet on fire, wars on the rise, hearts cold like ice. But they say, hang on. Hanging on by a thread, the thread called hope. Hold it tighter, hold it longer. But it's only a thread. How long can it hold? So this was kind of summing up all the chaos that we're seeing in the world and that point about lack of mercy. You know, we can eat dead bodies on a dining table and feel nothing about it. That's a cold heart. It's like, I wonder, like, you know, people put pants on their dogs and shirts and jackets and branded jackets and shirts. It's really nice. But what is have you ever seen a baby calf and a baby puppy? They're friends. They hang out together. There's no difference. Why is one food, another getting a designer pants? Someone has to feel so much pain because of our wants. Hence we suffer. And of all this, now the solution, and we keep doing the chaos, we keep creating the chaos, but hold on, there is hope. Just hang on to this hold it tighter. Just hold it. Important to see if someone's giving you a thread, who's that person who's giving the thread? Like, you know, you're just holding on to the thread, there's nobody there. The very fact that there is a rope hanging for you, a thread hanging for you, I mean, someone's putting it out there. Hope, a desire under petition, fulfilled by almighty chance. A name to replace God. Cancel Krishna, call it hope. Cancel Paramatma, call it intuition. Cancel karma, call it manifestation. And so we manufacture samsara, the matrix we call reality. With the right moves, I will surely rise. Erase the creator, and I will roll the dice. Drifting away, forgetting, I am not the one who rolls. I am the dice. That there is a deep impersonalism that is ruining our lives. That's what's going on. And this impersonalism is such that we give names like hope, intuition. But intrinsically, if you see, these things are attributing power to us. Because we don't want to recognize where power is coming from. We want to call it luck. We don't want to call it Krishna, because we cannot tolerate someone being better than us. We just can't. So these names like hope, luck, intuition. It's a lot in the heart guiding you. But we don't know, we don't want to acknowledge that. This is my body. I do whatever. Don't talk to me about my body's rights. But we don't want to see that there's another person in there. Who gave you this body? Where did this come from? Do you know anything about the body? Can you predict the color of your poop tomorrow morning? You can't. But it's my body. I'm sorry, it's a weird example. It's a weird example, but it's true, isn't it? But it's my body. It's like these little things kind of make you see that someone's given you what you're using. And is it so hard to acknowledge who's given it? So let's erase Krishna's not there. It's hope. We hold on to hope. No? The Lord in the heart's not guiding me because I spent my entire life ignoring the Lord. I'm just going to call it intuition. I can see the future. Who made the future? You can see a glimpse of it, but who made the future? I roll the dice. If I did A, B, C, and D, things will work out this way. It's a deep-seated impersonalism because nobody gets a drop more than what their karma is. A drop less or drop more, you don't get. But we want to feel it. But hope cannot replace prayer. Manifestation cannot outrun karma. Without consciousness, chaos cannot give birth to creation. This is a very important point. This is hitting at the heart of our impersonalism. That we think, how many people have heard about manifestation philosophy? Keep a positive attitude, you'll get something. Visualize the future, do this. How many of us have tried it? But manifestation, was anybody able to manifest COVID to go away and prevent things from happening? Manifestation meets its limits in karma. There is the power of manifestation. Yes, you should keep a positive attitude in life. Yes, true. But we have a karmic lot. Karmic lot is fixed. You can try to manifest all you want. So what, am I supposed to like suffer now because my karmic lot is fixed? No. Because your karmic lot is fixed, you don't waste time trying to figure out what if. Because your karmic lot is fixed, okay, I'll work with what I have. I'll work with the cards I've been played, and I'm going to use my time for my spiritual advancement. Because this world's not temporary. Whether I win or lose, what difference does it matter? We all end up 6 foot under the ground. If you're just the body, that's what the destination is. But if you are more than the body, then the question is, where do you go when the body goes 6 foot under the ground? Human life means answering that question. Now, who are you and where do you go? That hope is going to make it happen. But prayer means I'm acknowledging the person who's providing me everything. Old school, even in here, people would pray. They would go to church, they would go to temple. In India, they would do that. Different places, people would go and pray to God. But we want to erase the creator and just hang on. Call it fancy hope. It's like prayer is saying, I see you're in the room. Can I please borrow your black jacket? Hope is, I'm just going to walk by him and hopefully I'll be able to flick the jacket and take it and pretend that he didn't exist in the room. And meanwhile, he's going like, huh? Just like that. Acknowledge. That's all. Everything's provided for. Just acknowledge this. Without consciousness, chaos cannot give birth to creation. When we choose to see Krishna, we get a glimpse of mercy. Behind the curtain of hope, the merciful keeps us all afloat. This is a very powerful point. Like I started this whole poem by saying, hanging on by a thread, right? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Mata paratram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mai tattvam idam proktam sutre mani gana iva. There is nothing beyond me. Mata paratram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. There is nothing beyond me. And whatever you see manifest in this world, like pearls strung together on a thread. I am that thread that holds all the pearls together. And I was thinking about this. That's why I wrote this whole poem, because I was reading this verse and it's like, oh, Krishna is that thread. But we want to call it hope. But Krishna is saying, I'm the thread that holds everything together. We don't want to acknowledge it. We want to make it chance. But we have an original relationship. We have an original position. We come from somewhere. We belong somewhere. We have an eternal relationship with someone. If we just acknowledge that person, the dynamic of our relationship would completely change. What we call the journey of life, is it nothing but the tragic tale of a wasted life? Hope, infinite hope. But what ultimately is it that we are hoping for? And that is the question everybody needs to ask themselves. Like, what if all you want is some pleasure for the material senses, something to control, some way to exert? Like, let me put it like this. If you're thinking the material body is all that is to you, you are this body and that's it. And fulfillment of this body is what you want. Then there is no solution to the world's problems. On that level. Because there is no solution for material greed. It's a dead-end road. But when you start to explore the dimensions beyond the material body, that there is more to me than the material body. And how do you do that? Not by your own speculative mind. One of the chapters in the Bhagavad Gita is transcendental knowledge. In the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, in the introduction, Prabhupada explains. He says that which is transcendental, that means that which is beyond the realms of your sensory ability. There is no point about discussion about it. You cannot speculate about it. It's beyond the range of your senses. You must take the knowledge from the source. It's true. It's beyond the range of your senses. What are you going to speculate about it? Tarko pratishtha, that cannot be established through logic, reasoning, or anything like that. We have to learn from an authority. And spiritual hope, my biggest hope is that some of you will actually step forward and become ambassadors of the soul in this world. Some of you will try to start saying like, I'm going to invest in my spiritual self. Because that's what the world really needs. That's what's going to bring hope in this world. More people who are living like they're a soul, not just this body. Not in this race to satisfy the needs of the body. All these ideas that you're running after, that I've got to become someone. It's a tragic tale of a wasted life. Human life is meant for something way better than